Good morning, guys. Welcome to the vlog. I am starting off today's vlog way later than I should have. I meant to start earlier, and then I was like talking to my mom on the phone. I was talking to my girlfriend on the phone, so it's been like 2 hours later. I'm gonna be playing catch up and like trying to do all the things that I should have been doing, but it was nice because I got to catch up with my mom and my girlfriend, like I said. So that's kind of what I've been up to. I hope you guys are doing great. Today we're literally just staying at home, so I'm gonna chat with you guys about what's been going on, and I don't know, you guys can watch the kids play because I'm just trying to keep them entertained. This is literally the status of my dining room table at the moment. The kids were entertaining themselves while I was on those phone calls. They've been doing like little art projects, and I had to like, you know, try to make it less messy. So I was like talking and then like trying to like make it so that they wouldn't ruin my entire table. It's gonna be the most random vlog of life, but we made cloud dough. So this is what it looks like at this point because they've been playing with it. We made like little sensory bins. Riley over here was painting a beautiful rainbow.
And I want to wait until it dries so I can do a face.
Okay.
Perfect way to save it.
Yeah, that is actually gonna work out really nice. We went to Dollar Tree, and this was one of the things that we picked up there, this little like art folder. So it's really cute because you can like put your artwork in there, and then it has like a spot for them to put their paints. So you guys know my kids are like all into this, so whatever. We have the new little things. At this point, you guys, how are we even going to use this table to eat our lunch?
I can clean it up.
Yeah, you can. That would be really lovely. Have you guys ever been in that position where you're like having phone calls or like, I don't know, trying to make doctor's appointments, or you're catching up with a friend on the phone, and like you really like are loosely paying attention to what's happening in the background with your kids, but not like 100%. And then you get off the phone call and you're like, what in the heck? Like, what just happened? My house literally looks like a tornado ran through it. Like you assess the aftermath of your phone call, and then you're like, was this phone call like worth it? Was it not worth it? That's literally what has just happened in my life. So if I just seem like I'm a little off, it's because of that. They did really well. They let me have the phone call, so they weren't like screaming at each other. They were entertaining each other, but now my house is destroyed. So yeah, that's what it cost me to like have adult conversation today. Okay, just made the kids their lunch. This is how many chicken nuggets Riley will eat, you guys. This is like the one thing she eats every single day, but like massive amounts of chicken nuggets. So she's having chicken nuggets, pirate's booty, these little Annie's bunny whatever things, and a bread, and that is her choice of lunch. Jackson, if I can get him to have one chicken nugget, it will be a miracle, but we are gonna try. All right, the kids are gonna have their lunch. Joe's upstairs with the baby, so I'm gonna try to just, I don't know, either eat my lunch, or I have my devotional here that I should go through. I'm sure I've shared this one 500 million times, but this is the one that I'm reading now. And I've got this random pen. Look at my pen. Where is this pen even from? It's from a company called Celebrate, and it's got this little guy with a happy face. Do you see him? I don't even know who he is or what he does. Joe probably got it like at a work conference or something, and now this is our pen. But yeah, I'm gonna do my devotional because especially like how the world's, like all the stuff that's happening in the world, like I don't want to spend like too much time like, you know, like talking about all the terrible things that are happening in the news and in the world and all of that. But I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels just like how heavy the world is right now. So many people could use prayers. Things that are happening overseas are just horrific, and everything that you read when you even like go scrolling through Instagram, right? I've cut back on my news consumption, you guys. I don't know if you guys have too, but even now just going through Instagram, it's like every other post is about something depressing and something terrible, which again, you can't be blind to. You should know what's happening in the world, but it's just got me like just in a bad way. So I've been trying to really prioritize extra hard, like my Bible reading and my devotional reading, and just focusing on my faith, because without it, I feel like, I don't know, I'm just gonna be not nearly able to just like function as a human because the things are just really bad. All of that to say, like, reminder, open up your Bibles, you guys. I don't know, find a podcast you like that helps you like with your faith, whatever it is. Just go to church. Like, I'm just gonna encourage you to do something to get closer to the Lord, because these days especially, like, it's the only way that any of us are going to get through any of the hard times that are coming, any of the hard times that are happening, because very clearly evil exists, very clearly evil is out there. And I feel like what we can do, like, there's not much that I can do about a lot of the things that are happening. I don't even pretend that I know exactly what's happening. I'm not a foreign policy expert, but I do know that I've seen like really evil, terrible things happening, and I don't have control of that. But what I do have control of is focusing on my faith and focusing on my family and prioritizing those two things. And so I am trying to do that. So today I'm going to read Psalm 76. And Psalm 75 was God, the judge of the world, which was actually quite fitting because it literally says that God will one day like judge people fairly. And Psalm 74 was also kind of about that. Maybe read Psalm 74 and 75 and they will help you. Both of those were kind of like about like, hey, there's all these evil, wicked people doing all these evil, wicked things. Like, what the heck, God? Like, why are they still doing it? Or what's gonna happen to them? And God's like, chill, like, relax, like, believe me, they will be judged. Like, evil will be put to an end just on my time. Knowing that and like being able to read that and reflect on that has been very just calming. Like, we have a very just God, and we know because it's been written like that God wins. Good wins, good triumphs, evil does not. So I don't know, just maybe that helps put things in perspective for you guys. Maybe open up your Bibles and read Psalm 74, 75, 76 is the one that I'm going to read today. So let's do that, and then I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. All right, devotion time is done. I now need to make my son a smoothie because if I hear Jackson ask me for a smoothie one more time, I'm gonna freaking lose it today. I don't leave my blender out all the time, but I definitely feel like I should these days just because we are having a bunch of smoothies. And I really want to upgrade to a Vitamix, but the Vitamixes are just so expensive. If you have a Vitamix and you love it, which I'm sure you do, because I'm sure there's a reason why people rave about it, let me know. I have like just this old Ninja that I've had for years, but I think it's like on its last leg. I think it is like about to like fall apart, like pieces of it are kind of cracked. I don't know, it's seen better days is what I'm trying to say. Yes, I'm making you your smoothie, Jackson. But is there like an alternative to the Vitamix? A dupe to the Vitamix? Or do you just have to like go and spend all your life savings for a Vitamix? Let me know. Oh, you wanted the berry one that tastes like orange juice. Which one do you want?
I love the berry one.
Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna make him one of these, the ones from Costco, but he's asking me for a green smoothie, which is a totally different smoothie. So hold on. Okay, new smoothie plan. We need almond milk, a banana, spinach, peanut butter, and honey. That's how I make my green smoothie, my green peanut butter banana smoothie. While I make this, I'll tell you guys that this past weekend, we did the funnest thing, something that I have been wanting to do for the longest time. Joe and I, we went on a date night, but it's just like, it sounds so corny. We went on a date night. We went to our church date night. So the church that we go to, every month they do like a couple's date night. Whether you're married or engaged or whatever, they do a couple's date night. And I would have never in a million years thought that that would be what I am doing with my life. Like couple's date night at church, like how freaking corny is that? But we went, and the only reason we went is because one of the coordinators for the event, she texted me and she's like, why don't you come to date night and bring the baby, like bring the baby in the carrier. And so I was like, well, if I can bring the baby, then I'll go, because I didn't think that we'd be invited with a child. So sure enough, we went. Sean went in the carrier and we went to couples date night at church, and it was just the best. Like, we had a really good time. We got to meet like a bunch of other couples and families. There were a couple girls that were there that I knew from the co-op that the kids are in. So it wasn't like just a bunch of random people. Like, we actually knew some people. And then Joe, from like all of the men's group stuff that he does, why is this peanut butter not coming out? From all like the men's group stuff he does, he knew some people. So it was really nice to get out of our comfort zone, get out of the house. Like, we were out till like 10 o'clock. I was like, that was pretty late for us. At first I was like, there's no way we're gonna leave early. I'm not gonna be out of my house until 10 o'clock at night. Like, who does that anymore? But we were out till like 10. It was like from 7:30 to 10. And my parents came over to our house to watch the big kids. So the big kids stayed with me and Papa. They loved every minute of it. And then we got to have our date night, and it was cute because they had dinner. So they had dinner. Then there was like a priest that came and like did a little talk. We did like some small group stuff where we talked to the other couples in our table. And then after that, we played a game. So we were playing like kind of like Bible Jeopardy, but it was like funny. Like, it was really fun. It was not corny. We had a really good time. So hopefully we'll get to go again. All right, what do you think? Do you like it?
I do.
You do? What does it taste like?
It just tastes like ice.
Like ice? Okay, great. All right, I guess I get to have a little bit of smoothie too. Normally I would put protein powder in my smoothie. Let me even, does this even taste good? Let me see. Okay, it still tastes good, but normally I would put protein powder in here, but the protein powder that I have has dairy in it. So I need to go, I know that they have the protein powders that are plant-based, I think. I have to go find one of those for my smoothies. But speaking of that, my dairy-free diet has been going pretty well. I've been very pleased with the alternatives that I have found. Pretty sure that I've told you guys already in different vlogs, this oat milk creamer has been delicious. Super good, highly recommend that one. The coconut Ready Whip, the non-dairy Ready Whip, delicious. So I have that in my coffee. This is another oat coffee creamer, the oatmeal cookie from Silk. This one tastes super good. I still haven't tried this, which is just like straight up oat milk. So I haven't tried that yet, or this creamer. This butter though tastes exactly like butter. So that's a good butter replacement. I think the only thing that I haven't liked is this. The cream cheese that I got from Yoko's. It's like a cashew milk cream cheese, which I just didn't really care for. It has a very different taste, but a lot of you guys told me that the Kite Hill one is really good, so I'm gonna buy that one the next time that I go to Publix. Even this is really good. I had bought this Caesar dressing from Primal Kitchen, so this is a dairy-free Caesar dressing. So what I'll do is, like, if for dinner we're having a Caesar salad kit like this, which we often have this with our dinners just because it's so easy. It obviously comes with the little Caesar dressing packet inside. So what I'll do is I'll serve like Joe his portion of salad and then my portion in another bowl, and then I'll use for Joe the dressing that's in there, and then for me I'll put the Primal Kitchen one. So the diet itself hasn't been terrible. I haven't really felt like I'm super deprived, but what has been hard is like doing dinners, like meal planning for dinners, because I was used to like looking up recipes and like, I don't know, making stuff that has like sauces and creamy sauces, and I would cook with a lot of like heavy whipping cream. And so now, I don't know, I almost feel like my meals have been a little bit more boring, basic, like steak and potatoes. So I have to like, I don't know, find some more dairy-free, somewhat vegan-ish recipes. Not that I'm not eating meat anymore, because I still am. But if you guys happen to have any really good dairy-free dinner options or recommendations, or a cookbook that you like that's like dairy free, let me know in the comments, because that would help me out tremendously, because I was really struggling with that. I'll just put you guys down so I can like drink my smoothie. But the whole reason why I went dairy free was to help Sean, you guys, right? So to make him less fussy. I know it's only been a week, so I know I need to give it more time, but I don't really know if I've noticed that much of a difference with him. Like, I do feel like his feeds are a little bit less fussy. I think that's also because I've tried to space out his feeds a little bit further. Like, I was feeding him like almost every 2 hours. I've been trying to push it more to 3 hours. That way he's a little hungrier, and maybe he feeds a little bit just like, I don't know, more consistent, or like a longer amount of time that he feeds. But he's still not sleeping. I had a terrible night's sleep last night. I really don't know. Like, this is my every morning call to my mom. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing wrong? How do I get this kid to sleep? Every morning, no joke. It's like a call to me, and she's like, how did your night go? And I'm like, terrible. And we try to brainstorm, and we try to figure out what we can do. And every day it's the same thing. He doesn't sleep. Last night, I just don't know why he doesn't settle. Like, he just doesn't settle. He doesn't give me just like 3 and 4 hour stretches of sleep. He's up all the time. And I don't even think it's that he's hungry. So I'm like, why are you awake? Go back to sleep. So I'm gonna be just continuing to try all of the things to settle my baby, to get him to sleep. I know at one point last night, it was like I just had him on top of my chest in the bed, and I was patting his butt. I got him to sleep for like 20 minutes. Then even in that position, he would like wake up and like start moving around. He's actually up from his nap now. I hear him crying. So I'm gonna have to feed him now when he comes back. But I'm gonna try all the things. I'm gonna try to see if I can get him to sleep in the bassinet at night. Like, if he's already waking up even in the bed with me, if he's already awake and like not settling on top of me, then he might as well just be awake and not settling in the bassinet next to me. So as soon as I find something that works, I will share, but as of right now, nothing is working. But I will continue to be patient with the dairy. Maybe it does eventually help him just to be a little bit more content. If he's not sleeping, I will say, like, there have been more times where I can just kind of like set him down on the floor, and he just kind of like hangs out with us, and he'll look at the TV if the TV's on. So I don't think he's like hating life. Like, I think he's pretty content. I don't know, I just wish that he would sleep a little bit more. All right, speaking of this little dude, he just woke up. I nursed him. I'm gonna take him out of his little starfish swaddle. Let's see if he's gonna be happy. He should be happy. He just ate. Let's see, little dude. You gonna stretch? Sometimes I leave him in his swaddle when he's eating, so he's not like clawing at me.
Oh, but how did I come so far? So late. So late.
All right, I think I'm gonna give him a minute here because he's trying to poop. Hey, little dude. This guy is happy right now, but he's getting sleepy, and he just spit up all over himself. So he's like all wet with spit up. One of the key ways that we know when he's tired is his eyebrows get like super red because his skin is so sensitive. So he's like getting there. Hi. Hi. What's up, little man? And also he makes that noise. That's his I'm tired noise. Are you getting sleepy? Yeah, now that he is getting tired and he's gonna need to go down for a nap, this is when I have to decide, like, do I just do a carrier nap, or do I maybe like have the kids come upstairs with me, and then I can do, like, I can try to get him down in the nursery, try to like rock him to sleep. If I'm in Sean's nursery, like trying to like get Sean to do a long nap and stuff, I don't like to leave the kids like alone downstairs because they will literally just like tear up the entire place. Plus, like, I can't really hear them, or if they're eating lunch, like I don't want them to like choke and then I can't hear them, you know, like all the things. So like if I'm gonna be up in the nursery trying to get this guy to take a legit nap, then usually what I'll do is I'll tell the kids they have to like go do quiet time or take them up, they can play in their rooms. So more and more, those are like the logistics that I'm gonna have to work out when Joe goes back to work. But we've still had to do that like even before Joe goes back to work, because like sometimes, like now, he's like, he actually was just working out, so maybe the kids can stay with him. But yeah, this little guy's gonna be due for a nap, and then we'll continue with the day. All right, before I take him up, we actually got like a little Costco order. So I'm just gonna show you guys what came in. Not that it's anything exciting. We got plates, so paper plates.
Yes, that's exciting.
Yeah, we got
dishes,
applesauce pouches from Costco. Got coffee. We have dishwasher pods. We have these little fruit bars because Jackson really likes them. And then we got the giant thing of Bounty paper towels because we were down to like our last roll. So there we go.
Are they select a size?
I don't know if they are. Are they select a size?
Yeah.
Are they? That makes you happy? So glad. So yeah, there have been some things that we've been able to order from Costco online, and they ship it to our house, which is way easier than trying to go to Costco these days with like the kids and with the baby and with the lines. Like, you guys remember the awful experience last time we tried to go. So anything that's like paper goods or like pantry goods, a lot of the stuff they'll ship it to us for no extra cost. So that's kind of what I've been trying to do. All right, I brought Sean up to the nursery because, like I said, I'm gonna try to put him down for a nap. I'm gonna attempt to see if he'll stay in the crib, if I can get him to last longer than I have this week. This week, I think, I'm not sure if I told you guys here or not, but the longest I got him to last in the crib as of like a couple days ago has been like 4 minutes. So we're gonna keep trying. And then Joe is downstairs with the kids, so that is helpful. I also brought my headphones up, so I'm gonna put my headphones in, and then I have my iPad because when I've been doing Sean's naps lately, I've been setting up like, it's like a whole station, right? Like I have snacks, like these are all of my snacks. I have my booby bars in case I get hungry. So I'll have my snacks set up, I'll have my iPad set up, and then I have my headphones in, obviously. And then I've been watching Love is Blind. I don't know if any of you guys are watching it. It is total trash. This season is actually pretty awful. But it's just like that mindless entertainment that gets me to focus on something other than the fact that my child is like resisting his sleep. For me, that's like super helpful, whether I'm listening to a podcast or watching a show, like something to help like take my mind off of just him sometimes crying or him like taking forever to go to sleep. So let's see how he does today. All right, I escaped because he's been sleeping for 6 minutes. So I probably have like 2 more minutes left. I'll at least take a second to like get out of my pajamas that I have been in all day long. Before I change though, I did want to share with you guys my favorite PJs because I'm planning on sharing them in like a postpartum favorites kind of video soon. And I'm not sure if I've shared them already in a vlog, but if I haven't and you need some good PJs, like these are my favorite PJs. I shared them on Instagram, and so I just wanted to make sure to share them with you guys. They come in a bunch of colors. I have them in black, but then I also have them in like the beige color. I actually want to get them in white too. I know that Target sells a very similar one. These though, I like more than the Target ones just because they're like a little bit thicker, like a little bit better. I don't know, like the material feels more expensive, the material feels more durable than the Target ones if you have the Target ones, but they're still like just as like soft and cozy. They don't feel hard, they don't feel like itchy or weird. It's very soft. So I'll link them for you guys. I'm wearing a large, so definitely like size up if you want them like nice and cozy, but these have hands down like been like some of my favorite PJs. Okay, so now I threw on my new little onesie romper thing. I have now worn this 2 days in a row, and this is also one of like my favorite things that I have bought recently. Super comfy. Remember when I was pregnant and I wore like the little carpenter version of it, like the khaki, and they were like shorts? This is like the long pants version of it. It's really soft, and for postpartum, for nursing, it's really a great option. And I wish I had gotten it earlier, like those first few weeks of postpartum, just because it's like super roomy, super comfy. And then if I wasn't filming, if nobody was home with me, I could wear it literally with just like the nursing bra under, or with like a little tank top with a little crop, you know, nursing bralette, whatever. So very comfy, and again, not like tight, not restricting. So I'll link this one for you guys too, because it was like on my wish list for the longest time, and then I finally was like, whatever, I'm just gonna buy it. And it's one of my favorite things. All right, so here's Shawn Michael. Let's see how long he's been doing. 14 minutes of sleep in there. So that's definitely better than it's been in the last couple days, but probably won't last much longer. This is what I was talking about in terms of like him sleeping in the bassinet. For all of this time, this bassinet has literally just been a pillow catcher, and I use it so that, like, I don't know, I put it up against the beds, and then I put like pillows, and I make sure that like Shawn can't fall, you know, off the bed. Again, don't come for me, but that's just what's been working the best. Obviously nothing is working, but the best. This is a bra insert, like a little thing, so that's fun. So anyway, I'm gonna try to actually get this set up so that he will actually maybe stay in here tonight, and we'll kind of see how that goes. I think I am gonna still leave my sweater in here because like it smells like me. And again, he's gonna be like right next to me. So I think that this will be fine. I can't tell you guys how many of you had messaged me like a tip for getting your little ones to stay in the crib or the bassinet. So many of you guys told me that you've used like a heating pad, and like, not that you leave a heating pad in there with your child, but like you'll heat up the bassinet or the crib with the heating pad, and then once it's like warm, then you put your baby in there, and then I don't know, something about like the warmth and stuff kind of gets them to stay longer. I haven't tried it, so I don't know if it works. If you've tried it, again, feel free to share. But when I tell you that that was like one of the #1 tips that I got here and on Instagram about my kids not sleeping, how do I get them to stay, that was like very surprising because I had never heard of that in my life. So I don't know, we will see. Like I keep telling you, I'm just trying all of the things, trying to make this as cozy as I can, but he's just up until this point like never wanted to stay in here. So I will keep you guys posted. Okay, I turned off Joe's sound machine because it was driving me insane. Because no, that's like my pet peeve, where there's like so much like white noise all over my house. The other thing I was gonna tell you guys, and it's actually better that I tell you guys upstairs when the kids aren't around, but I have officially started my holiday shopping. So the past 2 days has been like Amazon big deals days or whatever. I'm sure that there are going to be 500 million sales from now until the holiday season. And I'm saying holiday season to be ambiguous in case you have little ones around, and I don't want them to hear me say CHRISTMAS and, you know, TOYS, all of the things. But I'm sure that there's going to be a million sales from now until that time. And I'm trying to get ahead of the game, trying to get some of that stuff knocked out, because you guys know that have been here forever. My kids not only have that, but they also have their birthdays in December. So it's always like a lot. And so what I have done, and my reminder, or I don't know, suggestion to you guys, if you haven't thought of this already, we started breaking up our budget for like October, November, and December. Like we took our holiday shopping, whatever it is that we wanted to spend, that amount of dollars, we divided it by 3. And so now when I did my October budget, I already factored in like money that we can spend for that season for buying GIFTS. I already allocated money for October, I already allocated money for November, and then the same for December, so that I'm not like stuck spending like all of my budget, all of my money, like all at once in December. That's how we like to do things. It just, for me, it's less of a hit all at once, and it just makes me feel a little bit more at peace about the spending. So maybe that's something that you want to do. Maybe you want to do that, if not for October, maybe for like the beginning of November, and then break it up in between like November and December. I know plenty of people that do that year round, like January through December, every month there's already like X amount of dollars going towards the holidays. That's probably the smartest way to do it. Last year, I think I started sometime like in June or July. Like I gave myself a lot more time. This time we're kind of like crunching it in. But yeah, some of this stuff is already downstairs. Some of it is already in the front of the house, and I have to like bring it up. And I want to like open it up and show you guys, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to because the kids are downstairs. But there's a couple things that I did take advantage of the sale yesterday and bought. So like one of the things that I bought for Jackson is I bought him this little magnet tile like construction thing. This normally full price is 50 bucks. I did not pay 50 bucks for it. That's why I got it yesterday when I think it was like 34. But like he's gonna love that. I'm really excited to give him that. I told you guys on Instagram, I'm trying to be like strategic with gifts this year because we don't have that much space. Like this year for TOYS and for like all the things that they get for their birthday or for Christmas, like this isn't gonna be a Barbie dream house year with like all these big giant things. That was last year. Right? Got her Barbie dream house. I don't have space for huge ginormous toys. So trying to get them things that I know that they'll play with for a really long time. So like the kids love their magnet tiles. So like what can I get them that'll accompany the magnet tiles? So like that set. They also sell these like little figurines that are magnetic that you can put on the magnet tiles. Got that. I'm getting them also these like sensory bin. They're like little boxes with accessories. Probably won't be on sale when you guys see it, but I got them like this like little wooden thing with all the different, you know, scoopers and things. So I can fill those bins with like rice or dried beans and then they can play with them. So I'm trying to like stay ahead of it. I'm trying to get the things that I really want them to have for their birthdays or for Christmas. So definitely stay tuned. I'm sure I'll do my yearly what I got my kids for Christmas video. If you're trying to already get a jump start on your shopping, follow me on Instagram. I'll have a bunch of stuff saved there. Or you can go and see like the old what I got my kids for Christmas videos from years past because those are always on my channel. But yeah, my big takeaway this year is just I'm trying to focus on quality stuff that I know the kids are going to use and that they're going to use it more than once, not just like a one and done kind of thing or they're going to get bored of it. I did order for them the Yodel player. I don't know if you guys have seen that. You guys have seen our kids have the Tony box, which they love, and the Tony box is like the little box you put the little figurines on and like it tells them a story and it tells them like songs, sings them songs, whatever. I'm not planning on getting rid of that Tony box, but I want to see the difference between the Yodel player and the Tony box. The Yodel player is like the same concept, but instead of like the little figurines, there's like these cards that you put into the machine and then it reads them that story. So similar concept where it's like they're being entertained without visually seeing something. So I think it'll be good to have both. Then I can kind of tell you guys what I think, which one I like better, you know, after they actually get it. But then also they will each have one, so they're not fighting over the Tony box and they're not like, I want to listen to Elsa and I want to listen to Olaf and I want to listen to Paw Patrol. Like they will each have their own device and then they can each, during quiet time would be ideal, right? Like when I tell them go do quiet time, I'd love to get to the point where I could switch out the iPads and just be like, you go listen to a story and do that kind of thing. So again, if there's anything that you are particularly looking for in terms of your shopping or anything that you want me to kind of keep my eyes out for, let me know, because as the holidays continue and as Black Friday comes, all the sales and stuff happen, I try to like do my best to kind of cover them a little bit in hopes that it is helpful, in hopes that I can give you some good ideas, find you good prices. I love it. I nerd out every year looking at toys and like finding the good deals. I don't know. It's like thrifting for me, but I'm not like actually at the thrift store and it's not like hand me down. But like that satisfaction of like being on the hunt for a good deal, that, I don't know, I love that. And then those are always like commissionable links, right? Like it's a way that I make money. It's a part of my job. So that helps. Like I'm not gonna lie. So I will have more of that to share with you guys as stuff starts coming in and whatever. Yeah, here's your friendly reminder that that holiday season is fast approaching. Look, I literally just came down. It's been 27 minutes. We'll give it 27 and he's already waking up. So I gotta go back up there and try to extend this nap. All right, so Sean's nap ended up being about 27 minutes long. That's how long his nap was. And then I tried to extend it a little bit and I think he was like hungry. He just like wasn't having it. So I fed him and now I'm gonna try to see if I put him back to sleep in here while I get some stuff done because he's like over life. He's just not in a good place right now. And I have to kind of hurry because I have Bible study tonight and I'm like in the rush of like trying to make dinner and stuff. Now is like the part of the day that's usually like pure chaos. I had something else on my meal plan for dinner, but I think today we're just gonna keep it easy and I'm gonna do like breakfast for dinner. Hey, 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 hey. Shh. So I'm just gonna take a pack of bacon, line it up on a baking tray with some parchment paper, and then bake it in the oven. Then Joe can cook some eggs whenever he wants, and we'll just do like easy breakfast. That way I can have it ready by the time Bible study starts. All right, so now I've got a cranky child. You just relax. You're okay, little man. You're okay, little dude. You're okay. You're okay. Why are you crying? And there we go. So I'll put that in the oven when it's done preheating, and we will have bacon. And that's my favorite way to cook bacon. Finally got this guy to go to sleep, and so while the bacon is cooking, I'm trying to do my homework for Bible study. So I have like my little booklet, and I feel like such a nerd like here doing homework. But every Wednesday, I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but every Wednesday at 5:30, I have a Zoom call with other women at the church. And so we do like this Bible study, and every week there's like a video we watch, and then we answer questions like in our book and stuff. But at the end of every session, our instructor's like, okay, there's a page of homework to do. So I'm like trying to like make sure that I get the homework done, because she asked us at the beginning, and then like I don't want to be like lying and be like, yeah, I did it when I didn't. But it just kind of helps prepare you and like familiarize yourself with the Bible, so that when you talk about the stuff you talk about in your session, you kind of know what is being covered. I think the last time that I shared this, some people were like, oh, link the book, but I don't know if I can link it or not. I'm not sure if you can get it, but you can look for it. The name of the Bible study is Unlocking the Mystery of the Bible, and it's sponsored by Ascension. So if you guys do like Bible in a Year with Father Mike, you know, all that stuff is done through Ascension. They have a bunch of books, they have a bunch of talks and stuff. Jeff Cavins is the one that does like the Bible study. So especially if you're Catholic and you're into this or you're interested, I would recommend just go to the Ascension website, and then like all of their stuff is branded. You should be able to find it. It says ascensionpress.com maybe, and see like what they have, see if there's like any of these that you can purchase, because these are really, really great. Because what this is doing, like for us, it's kind of breaking down the Bible, kind of giving you like a bird's eye view of the Bible, so that it makes sense, so that like you understand the story from beginning to end. Like it's very easy to look at the Bible and just like read a bunch of verses, and then you don't really know what's going on. You don't know how to really interpret everything. So this is kind of giving you like an at a glance like understanding of the entire story of salvation, and it's been really, really good to do it. So I'm gonna finish that really quick. And then I also am excited because I got some like new highlighters in the mail. So this is one of the things that I bought from Amazon. But how pretty are these? These are like little highlighters that I can use for my Bible study, and they came in like all these different colors. They're not like highlighters like the ones that we used to, you know, use at school with like ink, if that makes sense. They're like the gel ones, so that it doesn't seep through the like the pages in the Bible. So I really like those for when I do like my devotionals in the morning and stuff. By the way, Joe is with the kids and they're playing Minecraft. Okay, and this has been their afternoon like daddy bonding time, and they have loved it. But it's driving me nuts because then like they fight over like the game, and yes, you guys were fighting over a dumb game. He's like, no, I'm not fighting. They're fighting over a dumb game. Somehow they found a cat. They found like a stray cat. So Riley's like, oh my gosh, I have a cat in Minecraft. So at least now she has a Minecraft cat. So I'll be like minding my own business, and then every once in a while I'll hear like, did you feed the cat? And like, where's my cat? And look, my cat's following me. And it's like the funniest thing, but it's like annoying at the same time. This is them every afternoon.
Ew. What is this?
Not every afternoon.
Not every afternoon, but quite often, my friends.
Chicken.
Why do you even have chicken?
What?
Why do you have chicken?
No, I didn't get that.
What is chicken for? Oh, look at your cat.
Yeah, it's right there. But I don't know how I got the chicken.
Where are you even standing? Like, this is their chest of all of their things. I don't know how to play this game at all, but they have like random food, and then they like feed animals. I have no idea. This is how much I know about Minecraft.
Okay.
Where's your cat?
My cat is downstairs, and the door's closed, so he doesn't get any.
Oh, is that your cat?
Yeah, that's my cat.
Does he have a name?
I want to name it.
What's his name?
It's a girl, so I want to name it Sophia.
Sophia? Okay, very good. She still has not forgotten about her real cat, by the way, and some of you guys haven't forgotten either, because every once in a while I'll get people saying, where's her cat that you promised her? She's still getting a cat. We're still getting a cat. That is still in the plans, but I'm trying to wait till like the holiday season, because we have a trip we want to take, and then like when we get back, perhaps. Like, animals are big responsibilities, okay? It's not something I'm taking lightly. Like, it's not the kind of thing that I'm just gonna do right now because my daughter wants one right away. Like, there has to be a thought process. I have to figure out where I'm gonna put the litter box, and then I was obviously waiting for him to be born, kind of get with the program with him, and then we'll add an animal into the family, God willing, because that is still part of the plan. I still very much would like a cat. So that's a little update on that. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and finish my Bible study. I'll get the bacon out of the oven when it's ready, then we'll do dinner. And then Joe also, like, I have my Bible study, and then Joe has a men's group to go to tonight. So it's gonna be pure chaos. So pray for me, my friends, because those nights are always super fun. But anyway, I will end the vlog here just because, again, pure chaos awaits me. But I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed hanging out with me and just, you know, spending a little bit of time today. This is just a very typical day in my life with 3 kids now, and maybe it's not super exciting, but these are gonna be my vlogs. Like, this is my life. Like, I'm gonna be doing stuff around the house. I have a baby and a carrier. I've got 2 other kids, homeschooling them. Sometimes I'll do laundry, sometimes I'll fold it, sometimes I'll get packages and groceries and put it away. Like, it's pretty much the extent of the exciting things that are gonna be happening here. But I do hope you enjoyed it anyway, and thank you for watching, and that is it. So I love, oh, there's my bacon. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.